Good morning. Gosh, my hair's a little bit crazy. It is 6:30 in the morning. I woke up because there was some truck backing up somewhere, which sucks. This is my view. It's not the best one. It's just like the city view, even though the other side is kind of city too. But they asked me if I wanted to upgrade, but I chose not to because I'd rather spend my money on something else, since hopefully I'm not going to be in my hotel room for very long. But yeah, you can hear the birds chirping. They're ready to go. It's warm already. I don't know how many degrees. My room, the humidity was kind of rough. I just turned it down this morning because I feel like the cooler it is in here, the less humid it feels. Like my sheet felt kind of wet, which is kind of weird. So there's that. I need a shower. I didn't shower yesterday because I was just so tired. I didn't eat. Breakfast is ready here at 6:30, so that's what I'm gonna go get.
Good video?
I'm trying. I'm like at different angles. I'm trying to figure it out.
Sorry, okay, I brought mine too. I wondered if I was gonna get some maybe surfing. I was gonna like put the hat one on and.
Yeah, you probably get them. Yesterday we went shark diving.
Oh yeah.
And I used this one, and it like you
It
can see
worked
the
great?
sharks.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not like
Cool.
I mean super clear, but
Yeah.
it gets the job done.
Yeah. I'm not good at the editing part yet. That's the. I got it all just saved on there. I'm like not really good at pulling it all out and getting it all organized.
Yeah, that's the fun part for me. I mean, I like the filming, but yeah, the editing.
Yeah, you like the editing better.
Mhm.
Yeah. I gotta get my wife to start one to edit. That would be great.
Yeah, then you can film and
Yeah.
then she can put it all together.
That's right.
All right, so I'm heading back to my hotel. I need to go to the store, but I lost my mask again. This is the second time today, so I'm a little embarrassed to have to come again and say, hey, I need another mask. I'm kind of hoping I can just sneak by the backside, maybe cover my face with my shirt. Yeah. I don't even know what happens to my mask. The first one was actually a good one, like a cloth one that I had. And I dropped it off it fell somewhere. And the second one I got here at the hotel. And I think what I usually do is I will unhook it from one side and leave it on one ear, but then walk and it falls off. So yeah, I'm gonna run out of masks here soon if I keep losing them. Good morning. It is day 2, or second full day, third day here. But today I am going somewhere. I can't really drum roll. My hand's messed up. I'm going somewhere awesome. I am going to go swim with sharks. I'm super excited. I'm kind of nervous. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. I have my action camera with me, which is, I'm so glad I brought it. I almost wasn't. And I wasn't planning on doing like a dive because they're actually really expensive, but I ended up getting a Groupon that was on sale, and then it had a discount, another coupon. So it was on sale, and then it had a additional like 30% off, I think. So I got a really good deal. And today I also am picking up the car, which I wish Ubering and stuff wasn't as expensive. But this place is across the island. So yeah, it's gonna take us about an hour to get there. I'm also seeing my friend from our Disney days today, and so that's really exciting too. She's gonna be here around 10. So right now I just went down to get breakfast on this little handy dandy thing. They don't have like, they're so strict. Everything is so strict here with COVID, so you can't like sit in, and so they have just these breakfast boxes to go. So they have this really cool, I don't know how it's going to taste, but it's actually like a muffin, but it's purple. It looks pretty cool. And then I got some yogurt and a banana and cream cheese. So cream cheese must go on this, and then a hard-boiled egg. Yesterday we got a donut, pineapple, a hard-boiled egg, and a granola bar. And I actually snacked on it like the whole day because I didn't eat everything at once. So one tip that I can give you guys is to get a place with breakfast. For me, I don't eat a lot of breakfast, so well, I eat a lot, but I eat several times a day, so I eat a little bit each time. So I like this because then I can just put what I don't eat in the fridge and I can eat on it later. Or if it's like a continental breakfast, then it's nice because you can they're not continental. Is it continental? I think continental is like this when you take it to go, but I think hot breakfast, well, either way, you can kind of choose what you want to eat. You don't, nothing goes to waste. I also like here that it opens at 6:30. So like I'm not gonna leave the hotel until later, so I can eat food and I don't have to go out looking for it. Of course, a lot of people want to when they're I can't talk. When they are on vacation, they want to go out and they want to try a different place every single time. But even though I do want to do that, I'm a picky eater, so I don't want anything to like upset my stomach. So I like to kind of limit when I eat out or when I eat like new stuff. So I did see this eggs and stuff place downtown, or not downtown, but in this area, and it looks kind of interesting. So I think I'm gonna try that one maybe tomorrow. And then what else? Oh, and it also saves you money. That's why I always like to get, if I can, a hotel that has breakfast, because then it does save you money if you're on a tight budget, if you want to, and then you can spend more on lunch and dinner, especially because like I said, sometimes you don't eat a lot in the morning, or at least I don't. So I like, if I can save money, like this is already, you know, in 2 people, you can spend like $30. So I would rather go and get like, use that money towards my dinner or get a snack in between or get a better lunch. So yeah, this is actually pretty interesting. I'm curious to try it. It's good. It tastes kind of like bimbo. My mom buys these little breads that you can put like cream cheese or you make tortas with. It's kind of how it tastes. It's kind of more chewy though. But it looks so cool. Look at that. So, plan for today. Get ready. Get my swimsuit on. Get my dress on. Pack all the cameras and everything. Go get the car. And I'm also trying a different place. I'm not renting from a normal rental company. I'm actually renting from Turo. And this person had like 5 stars, so I'm pretty confident that I'll be fine. But it's just weird driving cars, you know, somewhere else. Well, not weird, but nerve-wracking. If I'm being honest. So I think I'll be fine, but yeah, I'll let you all know how that goes.
That you saw.
It was pretty close.
So I'm not trying to see. What kind of whale was it? Oh, nice. Okay, Mel, it's recording. I'm gonna go back. I saw that one nasty faced one, and I was like,
to get away from the rope. Took me away from stuff.
No, I was out in the water. Your voice is so calming too. Like, you got it, you're okay, bud. Like, that helped a little bit, and then I was like,
Did you see her? What's her name? Is it Alana?
which one?
She but don't dive swam up and then pushed his face right down deeper.
And then
She's so brave.
The one in the wetsuit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, holy wow.
He was telling me that she had like a $20,000 camera, and that snorkel tooth one came and chomped it.
That's terrible.
I'm gonna get the water to the
So this is your stuff right here.
Did you see the sharks?
Yeah, there's a bunch.
There's a ton.
Many, it's amazing.
And it's so deep.
This guy's gonna end up joining the Navy instead of the Air Force.
Just grab one, William.
That's snaggletooth shark, man. Oh. What about those?
Okay, we're almost there. We made it to that one right there. There's Jackie. She was always ahead of me, so I'm just cheating right now, acting like...
You're not supposed to say that in the video.
I have to be honest. I'm out of shape. My ankles hurt. My heart is pumping. But we're moving. So I'm walking back to my hotel. We did Pillbox hike this morning in I can't remember the town, but it kicked my ass. I am really out of shape, and my friend that recommended it said that only the first part of the hike was like really steep, but it actually was like steep the whole way. So that kind of sucked, but it wasn't that long. We got to see a sunset, and I don't think I have ever actually like sat down and seen a whole not a sunset, a whole sunrise. So that was pretty neat. We only stayed there for a little bit, just right after the sunrise, and then we walked down, and then we went to this place called Cinnamon, and we got some breakfast. It was pretty good. What I liked is that, like, so I ordered meat and eggs, which is just eggs, your choice of meat, and a side of something. Well, I ended up getting the pancakes, and they were like 2 huge pancakes, so I'm carrying it right here. I'm to my hotel. But yeah, so it was good. Then I went to the beach. The beach over there is really nice. It was way less people than here, even though these beaches haven't been that bad with people. But really nice beaches. We actually saw a turtle. It was pretty far, but it was so cool. I hadn't seen one yet. Still day number 3. This is the second hike of the day. I'm Manoa Falls. It's Manoa Falls. I just had to think about that. I keep on saying it wrong. Manoa Falls. And it's freaking gorgeous out here. This is the background. And it's just surrounding, well, except that thing. I don't know what that thing is. But everything else is pretty cool. Right now we're going through a storage container. Check it out. Ooh. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Let me flip the camera.
That big ass one.
So according to reviews, this hike's supposed to be pretty muddy, so I wear flip-flops. And I don't know, so far there is no mud, but we'll see.
Sign said flash floods possible.
So I don't know how far we are, but I'm tired. It's not as steep as the hike I did this morning, Pillbox, but there are some little areas that are a little bit steeper. But I'm really out of shape, as I have said a billion times. So I'm tired, but we're getting there. It's gorgeous. It's not that hot, which is awesome. But that's because obviously all the trees and stuff. But that's nice. It is a lot more humid though than like I feel like where we regularly are. But yeah. Fuck.
You don't have to go the whole way, do you?
To the place?
To the very end of this like panel. Once a day at least. Home.
Gosh, yesterday I did 2 hikes. I did Pillbox hike, and that was a hike that we did at Kailua. I still am chopping the names. I'm sorry. But it was a sunrise hike, and we went there, and it was completely dark when we started. I didn't plan what hikes I was going to do, so we ended up going, but it was completely dark, so we had to use our phone to light our way because we didn't have a flashlight or anything like that, which wasn't too bad actually. You definitely had to watch your step. My friend who lives here and recommended it said only the first part is steep, but honestly, like, the whole thing was steep. And I'm gonna move over here because I can't hold on to this thing for too long. Let's see. What? The light doesn't work. Oh, maybe it's just not plugged in. Let me see. I gotta climb over here. Okay, let's see. I think nope. I think the light bulb is out. So I gotta move back. Okay, let's do it. My feet hurt so bad. Oh, okay. Dun, dun, dun. The room's a mess, of course. But I feel like that's how it should be, because you shouldn't really be in your room that much. We just kind of come and get stuff and then we'll go. There we go. Oh, now I'm gonna be solo. Okay, I'll just hold it there. So Pillbox site. It was steep all the way. If you're gonna do the sunrise, which is why everybody does it, you want to take good shoes. You want to take and see, that's a hard part, that like I have hiking shoes, but I didn't bring them because they're so bulky. I wanted to fit everything into my carry-on, so I just have tennis shoes, and they seem to do fine. Like, I didn't slip like too much. There's no parking at the trailhead. You have to park on the street, which is a little hard because everything is completely blocked. Like, everything is blocked off. But we were able to park like by a park, and it wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad. Like, it wasn't that far from the trailhead. There was a guy at the entrance, like, from a certain time. I don't know when he left, but when we got there, he was at the trailhead, like, telling people not to go in there. And I mean, like, for the cars, like, you could actually go in there, but he was turning the cars away. There was a sign. So one thing, like, we were obviously looking for the hike, but there isn't like a big sign. There was just like this written sign on like corrugated plastic, and that just said like Pillbox hike, and there's like this little trail. So if you don't know, you might miss it if you're not paying attention. But we got up there. There are 2 different like little buildings up there. We wanted to go to the second one because it's higher. Not that much higher, but it is higher. But I was tired. And then there already was a lot of people on them because that's where people pretty much go and sit down. So I kind of, we just kind of stayed in the middle. So we had like our own space. And the rocks are not the most comfortable. But so if you have a towel, you can take it up there just to make it more comfortable. But I mean, you don't need to. You're not there for too long. I definitely recommend it. I think it's a different experience. Some of you might have already seen sunrises, but not on Honolulu. So, and then you're so high, you get to see the beach. You get to see, there's like two little islands out there. So that's pretty cool. Then we also went to Manoa Falls. we had to drive there. I don't know if there's a bus. I think to get to the Pillbox hike, you can probably find a bus to get you there. But not, well, maybe to the other one. I didn't look, but it's a lot more remote. Like, there's a windy road, so if you did catch a bus, you probably would be like pretty far still. So that one, so okay, one of the things that I like imagine when I think of Hawaii is like the luscious green, the trees, like jungle vibes, and you don't really get that if you stay in Waikiki. So I really wanted to do a hike like that, and going through Instagram, that's a good way to find like some things like you want to do, because if you search the hashtags like Honolulu or Honolulu hikes or something, it will give you people that have posted pictures in those categories. So that is one that had popped up, and so we went to that one. It's $7 to park. They say you need bug spray. The guy that is selling you or charging you to park, he actually has like this little cart that has like all the bug spray, and we just bought like the little towelettes, and those were enough. Like, I didn't get stung at all by mosquitoes. And today I am doing another hike. I think I'm doing Diamond Head, so I'm really looking forward to it. But that sigh is that my feet hurt so bad, especially because on one of the hikes it said to wear like sandals, or you could wear tennis shoes but expect them to get like super muddy, and I had a rental, so I couldn't get it super muddy. But they have a hose, but still, you know, like that wet. And so I decided to wear my flip-flops or my sandals, and gosh, I could feel all the gravel, and it was rough. But this is my last day in Hawaii, so I am going to do it anyway. So it's probably crazy, but today before our flight we are doing the Diamond Head hike. So we missed our first, I forgot to put my alarm, so we missed our first bus, I think the first couple buses. So we got out late, but already like it takes about 40 minutes to an hour to get up one way. So we're gonna do an hour one way, and if we can't make it up to the very top, then we're just gonna turn around, because we have to make it back for our flight. Well, to our hotel to pick up, and then we still want to go get some gifts at the store. Maybe roam the beach a teeny tiny bit if there's time. And then we gotta it's about half an hour from the hotel to the airport. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. From the reviews of this hike, it said there was a lot of stairs, which I'm not looking forward to. But I think it will be cool to do, because that's one of the things that, you know, everybody says you got to do Diamond Head while you're in Hawaii. So how do you feel?
Good.
Wow, very expressive. So we'll see you when we get to the hike. Whew. We are on our way to the trailhead. So the bus drops you off a bit away. They say it's 5 minutes, but I don't know about that. So our bus stopped one stop early because that guy needed to take his break, so that added a little bit. But there's literally a hike before the hike, at least for me, because it's pretty steep. Look at that. Whew. Gets your blood going. I'm so excited about this, but I'm a little worried because I am way behind. He's up. So I'm gonna try to catch up when it's not an inclination. But it looks like it's pretty much all is. We have the beach in the background. Wait, I don't know if I showed that to you correctly. But there's a beach in the background, which is nice. We'll have a view along the way. It is 6:30, I think. It's already hot. I think that's one thing that I noticed about here, and I guess it's kind of obvious, but that it's hot early. and people are up super early, which is a little crazy, but it's good. It's good to start your day, get more of your day. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. I am tired, but I'm gonna do the best that I can. So there's multiple stairs throughout this hike. We've reached our first set of stairs. You can't see it, but we're going. Can you see the stairs? Oh. Nope, just boobs. All right, so I'm on the second set of stairs. These are supposed to be 99 steps. I think I'm about halfway through, but it's a lot steeper than the first ones. So, gosh, I'm tired. But I'm halfway through.
Almost there.
Oh gosh.
Not even joking. I mean, like, we're friends with him, but he's like 70 and he's 70 and they laugh at him.
He's 61, Brittany.
I can't stop.
Ford. Oh. I know.
Oh, wow.
This
There's
is
like
it.
military stuff in here?
Alright, we made it to the top. Woohoo! I struggled a lot, a little. a little. But this is the crater behind us. And then on the other side is, gosh, there was a lot of stairs. And it was rough, but it is worth it. And then there's a lighthouse over here. My legs are burning, and I think this is gonna be perfect actually that they're burning and that we got to work out this morning because we have a 6-hour flight back home, and then a layover and then another flight, so it'll be nice because it sucks sitting on the plane all that time. Ooh, it's like raining or something. Is it raining, or is this like seawater?